Hello. Hello once again. Welcome back to another Track Titan community race, the third one this time, in the Mazda 787Bs around Imola. We've got a full grid today, 24 drivers, 23 drivers today, and all of them looking to make up all the positions into the first place in the first corner, I'm sure. Hopefully Max doesn't try and repeat the same thing as he did last week. But with that in mind, let's jump onto an onboard here provided by Jesus666, winner of last week's race, and see how the drivers are going to fare around this circuit. Well, there you have it. Thank you to Jesus666 for providing his fast lap there for us all to learn from. And with that, we're launching straight into quali. And we'll follow some of the drivers as they go around Imola. We'll see how they do. So this week, unlike last week, I prepared a map so I can tell you the corner names because we were struggling at Vallelunga. We really were. I mean, you know, Imola's more of an iconic track, so we do know it a bit better, you know, but hopefully I'll be able to help you all find your way around the track a bit easier. So we've got a 5-minute quali here. Let's see if we can find someone that's out on track at the minute and follow them around. There are some drivers out on track, you'll have to forgive me. I assume this is just a Assetto Corsa thing. So, yeah. The issue is here, we've created a solo qualifying session for the race this time, so that all the drivers are able to find their way around track without bumping into each other, without causing some crashes with each other, because if anyone was on the Track Titan app looking at the timings through the practice session, you'll have seen that it was an interesting practice session for a lot of drivers struggling to make a clean lap. So this solo qualifying session, due to unforeseen circumstances here, is going to be quite quiet. So you'll have to listen to my dulcet tones for the next 3 minutes. So to give you a bit of a preparation for the race with this time that we've been afforded, let's look at some of the drivers that are going to be joining us today. Jesus666, the winner of the last 2 Track Titan community races, is going to be out again today. I'm sure he's going to be wanting to extend that lead of over everyone in the Discord, everyone in the community, and cement himself as the ultimate driver, but not without a challenge. Michelle Rodriguez is going to definitely be following up close behind, as he does, coming off the back of a podium finish at Vallelunga. He's going to want to win. I know he will. Likewise with Max from Track Titan. After an interesting race at Vallelunga, he's going to hope to bounce back and hopefully not try and commit murder on track again today. But there's some more familiar faces, so if you watched the live stream from last week, you'll recognise quite a few of them. So Grimnir, if you remember, had an incident trying to overtake Dan Page last week. Let's hopefully this week he won't do the same. He'll be able to get past cleanly. Wacker makes a return after missing from the last week's race, but he was there for the first community race, the MX-5s at Silverstone, and he did have a good race there as well. So as they're coming across the line, to complete the first qualifying laps that unfortunately you can't see on stream right now, Dr. Montague is leading us with a 1:57.917, which is very fast. All credit to him there. That's a second off Michelle Rodriguez, the next closest driver right now. But as you can see, we've got a minute and a half left of qualifying. For you to listen to me, for you to all enjoy me tones. But yeah, we've got 23 drivers this race, a full grid, a very full grid. So this is the maximum that Imola actually allows. They've only got 24 grid slots. So there'll be 23 screaming Mazdas flying around Italy, flying around the Tuscan countryside, as I'm sure we're all very accustomed to hearing the Mazdas. It's an iconic engine tone. So as we're coming towards 44 seconds left of qualifying, we'll see who can secure a win, secure a pole position for this qualifying session. Because if you remember last week, Jesus, pole position, led every lap. Actually, I think I'm remembering that wrong. Jesus didn't get pole position. He started second, got ahead of Eric Zemetra, who got taken out by Max on the first corner. I won't say taken out, I think that's been a bit harsh. Had a racing incident. And came first at Jesus, so he's going to want to start on pole so he can lead every lap this time round. But we'll see. With qualifying over, all it's going to take now is a minute and a half or so of drivers to come across the line, but I can read off the timings to you now. As a matter of fact, yeah, the race is on a settled course this time round. So we run our races every Tuesday. Run our races every Tuesday, so you can all get involved on Tuesday evenings. So here we have the timings in a interesting fashion, but we can all see it now. So Jesus has come across the line. He's finished qualifying in first place on pole. Did we expect any less from him? Really? Did we expect any less? He's 3/10 clear of Michelle Rodriguez. So this race is going to be down to Michelle Rodriguez to make up that time through the laps and put in some clean laps. But as we all know, Jesus is a strong driver. A very strong driver. Max from Track Titan comes in third. Another 3/10 back from Michelle Rodriguez. And Dr. Montague, new entry here this week, unless he's changed his name from something last week. Only a 10th behind Max. Not even a 10th. He's only 6 100ths. Very impressive. Max is a strong driver, so Dr. Montague might be a new entry. That's very. To be fair, we've got some new entries around here that are all very strong. But as we move down, here we go. Top 10. I'm an English person. I don't speak many languages. Eita Prado is what I'm going to go for our driver in 5th place, with Nick S in 6th. Bitbam in 7th. Alberto Rama in 8th. Roberto Carboni makes a reappearance and puts himself 9th. He had a good race last time around as well, I think. And then Evil Goblin rounds out the top 10 Another strong driver. So, 23 drivers. Ignore me here. I'm sat in the pits. But let's move on, because the race is about to start. We're going to have about 60 seconds sat on the grid here. Well, when the race does start, you'll have to excuse us, because the race is now starting. So, 23 drivers line up on the grid. 23 drivers all hoping to cement their name as the ultimate Track Titan driver. The ultimate driver that's used Track Titan to improve themselves. I wonder what these drivers have gone through before the race. How have they prepared? I had an orange, but I'm not racing, so that's the negligible differences really. But it'd be nice to know how you guys prepare. I asked on the Insta story for Track Titan the other week. We had some interesting responses. I'm sure we can maybe get an answer off Jesus for what he does to prepare for his races, because he's clearly very well prepared. But here we are, 10 seconds left until the green flag, until the lights go out. Prepare yourselves. 6 lights go on. Drivers' engines rising. They're out, and away we go. And Jesus makes another quick, clean start, followed swiftly. I'll have to show driver names here, or else I'm going to get lost. Followed swiftly by Michelle Rodriguez. Michelle Rodriguez making a move into the first corner. As he made a move stick, he looks like he has. Michelle Rodriguez into first place from the first corner, with Dr. Montague following close behind. Max Taker in fourth. Michelle Rodriguez has gained already half a second on Jesus from the first corner, but just behind them, Dr. Montague gets taken by Max Taker, goes a bit wide and loses a place coming into the Tosa hairpin. So coming through, bit bound following Dr. Montague. Can Jesus make that move back on Michelle Rodriguez? He's chasing him. He's chasing him, coming into Piratella and down the hill, down into Aqua Minerale. Let's go on board with Jesus here, see if we can catch Michelle Rodriguez coming through Aqua Minerale. You got the fast right, little braking, back on the gas, and then more braking as you come up a hill, up towards the iconic chicane that I forgot the name of. This is why I've got the map, ladies and gentlemen. Variante Alta. He's braking into the chicane, deep braking. Look how close he is. He's right on his bumper. Oh, and he's lost a bit of traction and he's losing time out of the chicane. You can see in his mirror, Max Taker is closing on him. Look in the mirror there. He's sniffing his exhaust fumes. Let's go on board with Max, see if you can catch him. Braking deep, deep into Rivazza. Jesus taking a defensive line into the corner. And all the drivers round to complete their first lap. So it's Michelle Rodriguez out in front from Jesus, from Max Taker, from Dr. Montague, from Robert Carboni. Made up 4 places from the line. From Abimanyu S. Menon. Another driver that's made up a lot of places up the line. From Bolivar. Maybe his fan club will make a reappearance this stream. From Evil Goblin and from Waka, who's just made a move for 9th place. Let's stick with the leaders for now, and we'll move back to see some of the incredible moves getting made through the pack, I'm sure. Let's go to an upper view, see if Dr. Montague can catch Max, taking a lot of curve into the corner, into the Villeneuve chicane, and coming towards the Tosa hairpin. Dr. Montague is all over his backside, but Max is braking deep, and he's gained a bit of time on Jesus by the looks of it. It could just be the slow. Oh, Max loses traction at the corner. He goes onto the grass, and Dr. Montague slides by. It's a tricky, tricky corner. We've all lost traction out of there. Just ask Michael Schumacher. Max loses out 1 spot, loses the podium position to Dr. Montague, who comes down towards Variante Alta. Up ahead, Jesus. He's right on the backside of Michelle Rodriguez. Michelle Rodriguez is going to have to put in a serious race here to keep Jesus at bay. Let's see if these drivers can pull anything special. Coming through the Variante Alta, down towards Rivazza. It's Michelle Rodriguez from Jesus, from Dr. Montague, from Max Taker. These 4 have cleared off the rest of the pack. Even with their battling, they are 6 seconds clear of Robert Carboni, who's next up. He's only just coming down towards the hill. Now, let's see these drivers all line astern as they come through. Jesus looks to the inside. Is he past Michelle Rodriguez? He is. He makes it past Michelle Rodriguez. Michelle Rodriguez is going to chase him all the way down towards Tamburello. Can he make the move coming into the corner? Let's go on board with Michelle Rodriguez. He's going alongside. Oh, we can't even see him. And behind is Jesus, and he's through ahead into turn 1 once again. The same place where he made the move up on the first lap. Jesus gives him a friendly love bump. And he's through once again. Wow. Jesus is tailing Michelle Rodriguez once again. But likewise with him, Dr. Montague and Max Taker are tailing him. Dr. Montague taking good lines. Moving to the inside. Is he going to dive bomb into Tosa Hairpin? No, he's not. He's going to sit back and be patient. He's been looking at the Instagram of Track Titan. He's been learning his lines on the Track Titan app. He knows what he can do. He's got trust in himself. So, your top 4, Michelle Rodriguez, Jesus, Dr. Montague, and Max Taker, all putting up a fantastic show for us. All these 4 drivers coming through Variante Alta, back uphill, taking a lot of curb there, Dr. Montague, using all the track. There's only 4 track limits warnings until you get a drive-through penalty, so he's going to have to be careful here so he doesn't hurt himself even more. So as they come down towards Rabatza, you've got 4 drivers, all line astern, all learning the lines. Let's look a bit further back at the edge of the top 10. You've got drivers battling. You've got Abimanyu once again making moves, just like he did at Silverstone, and just like he did at Vallelunga, trying to make a move into Variante Alta. But looking a bit further back, we've got Hunty making moves on Waka. But Hunty's back through. Waka's lost time. Waka's dropped down to 14th place. Oh no, what's happened to him? It's an absolute shambles. Ginger Viking, Dan Page of Track Titan is battling away with Aita Prado and Hunty coming through the Variante Alta. Can any drivers, looking a bit forward, Hunty makes a move past Abimanyu and he joins DPPA in the top 10. Coming down into Ravatsa, Aita Prado is looking to make a move on Ginger Viking, Dan Page. Dan Page and Hunty having a close battle. Coming across the start-finish line, there's 6 drivers here, all battling for this one top 10 position. This is incredible. Hunty making he's gaining on Dan. He's gaining on Dan. He's coming into turn 1. Is he going to make the move into the Tamburello chicane? He's up the inside and he's through. Hunty is past Dan Page into the turn 1 Tamburello chicane. But we've got a driver stopped. Oh no, DPPA. Has he had some issues? He's causing problems for the drivers behind. He's dropped down to 14th place, but Bitbam has been caught behind. Going back forward here. Aita Prado makes a move past Dan Page. But who's that dropped through? Hunty has gone wide on the sand. And he's lost all the positions that he made up. He just made up a position on Dan Page into turn 1. And he's lost it all. He's dropped it coming out of the Villeneuve chicane. And he's gone onto the grass and he's struggling for traction. It happens. You get on the sand, you lose the traction, your tyres go cold. You try and come out of a low-speed corner like the Tosa hairpin. You light up the tyres and you go around. It happens to us all. Further up, Bitbam and DPPA battling. Bitbam going wide into Variante Alta, coming up towards... Oh, and another driver's off! It's Waka! It's Waka! Has he had an issue with Abimanyu? I don't know. He's gone around. We just caught it in the top corner of our screen. Abimanyu is trying to recover this race. Is he going to retire? Potentially. Looking like that. And Grimnir comes by Abimanyu, taking the places. Abimanyu pitting. I think that might be the end of his race there, having taken some damage. So after that battle, let's all have a breather. Dan Page running in 10th just like he did. There's another driver slowing down. It's Bolivar. What's happened? What's happened? I'm sure we'll hear about it later on. Let's get some names on. This will help me commentate. Dan Page, Ginger Viking, representing England, comes through turn 1, takes Bolivar. Who's that driver off? 12th place. Goodness me. These drivers can't stay on track. Dan Page, Ginger Viking. Oh, he's struggling for traction. Oh, he's gone round coming out of the Tamburello chicane. He's going to get caught by Hunty and they're going to have another battle. Oh, no, Dan. It's all falling apart. Just at the final. Like a true Englishman. Hunty comes back past Dan Page to take 14th place. Goodness me. Going back towards the front of the pack. We have Michelle Rodriguez back out front again. We've missed the overtake. With all this excitement happening further back, we've missed the overtake. And Dr. Montague's through past Jesus as well. Can he make it stick coming around turn one Tamburello chicane? Jesus is all over the back of him. He might gain some speed onto this little short straight towards the Villeneuve. But Michelle Rodriguez has pulled a move off camera and he's 1.2 seconds ahead. Jesus is now in third after winning the last two races. This is an unexpected turn of events. Can he make a move on Dr. Montague coming out of the Tosa chicane? Because they're coming through to lap back markers. We've got a back marker in amongst the mix here. You see Michelle Rodriguez flying by the camera here. It looks like they might have come into the mix. So your top four now are Michelle Rodriguez, Dr. Montague, Jesus and Max Taker. Out in front of everyone else. The four of them cleared off from the rest of them by 20 odd seconds. You've got a driver slowing down here, I guess to let them by. Fantastic racing from the back marker there. Letting the leaders through. Very unselfish manoeuvre. Well, what a bit of excitement, eh? Jesus, still sniffing the back of Dr. Montague's car, still trying to make the move stick, but Dr. Montague is hunting down Michelle Rodriguez. Michelle Rodriguez going wide. He's not wanting to give any slipstream to Dr. Montague. These 787Bs are going to take advantage of that slipstream, how slipstream they are, and here he goes. Dr. Montague, he's eyeing up and moving to the first corner. He's eyeing up and moving to Tamburello, but he's not doing it yet. He's sitting behind, he's sitting patiently. He's learning from Michelle Rodriguez, and he's using it to clear off from Jesus, who's now just about a second behind Dr. Montague. Maybe a bit less. Smart driving from the pair of them. This is how you win races. You sit back, you learn, and you clear off from the other drivers. Otherwise, you're going to get caught up battling and you're going to end up in fourth. Not that fourth is a bad position. Just want to clarify that. I don't think I've ever finished fourth. Take a breather. These four drivers all sit in line astern. All just trying to bring the car home. I'm sure they're going to make some moves a bit later on. 4 minutes left to race. Let's have a look a bit further back. You've got Robert Carboni in fifth. Look at him. He's got a lonely race ahead. 20 seconds back from Max. 20 seconds ahead of Evil Goblin. And you know what? Can you wish for much more? We've had a spinner towards the back. That's terrible. Who is this? Alex Heller. Terrible. Getting caught now by Grimnir. Can Grimnir catch him and make a move without going on the grass? A bit further back from them. Ginger Viking and Hunty. And Hunty has gone wide once again, trying to make moves on Dan Page. But Dan Page driving the widest Mazda 787B in the world. Not letting Hunty have an inch of space. Perez versus Norris? Maybe. Going forward now. Dr. Montague. 0.2 seconds away from Michelle Rodriguez. Coming down towards Ravazza. That's a lie. They're coming towards... they're coming towards the Villeneuve here. Dr. Montague still sat underneath the exhaust of Michelle Rodriguez. Taking good lines. Taking a lot of curb. And surprisingly, not risking the drive-through penalties. So it's Dr. Montague chasing down Michelle Rodriguez. Can he make a move coming into Acqua Minerali? Coming through Piratella. It's a left-hander, then downhill using all the curb on the outside. Coming down to Acqua Minerali. Back marker letting them through. Very unselfish driving from him there. But on the back of Dr. Montague is Jesus. Who's going to want to try and take that second place back. He's going to want to try and get that first place back. Dr. Montague, his rear end's all over the shop. Jesus moves to the outside. Is he going to make the move into the chicane? No. He's taking the faster line, though. He could get some traction coming out of here, down towards Ravazza, and he does. Jesus moves to the outside, loses a bit of traction. He goes over the track, and he goes into the wall. Oh, no. He's lost a bit of traction coming out of Variante Alta. He's got too close to the back of Dr. Montague, and he's lost time. And Dr. Montague slows down and lets Max past. I assume to let Jesus past. He does. A good sportsman-like manoeuvre from Dr. Montague there. Necessary or not, but very, very nice to see. Well done, Dr. Montague. So these two drivers are going to battle it out, I'm sure. Now 5 seconds behind Max from Track Titan, and Michelle Rodriguez out in front now by 2.9 seconds. You know, when he looked in his mirrors and saw that happen, he must have been the happiest man on track. Going through to lap some back markers. The back markers not making it easy for him though. Coming through into the Villeneuve S's. Michelle Rodriguez then, the happiest man on track in first place. Followed by Max Taker, 2.7 seconds back. Followed by Jesus and Dr. Montague. Another 4 seconds or so back, both battling it out near the Tosa hairpin here. Coming through, Dr. Montague, oh, fishtailing out of the Tosa hairpin. This is a tricky car to keep under control. It's not built for Imola. It's built for Le Mans. It's built for the long, long straights. And Imola doesn't have them. Maybe if we were before 1984, when it had the long curving straights, but a back marker there, making making it difficult for Jesus to get by. He has to dive right as he comes out of the corner to avoid hitting the back of the back marker and causing even more pain. Dr. Montague coming through. Let's look a bit further back because it looks like Bitbam has got past Hunty. It looks like Hunty's had another spin. A good driver. You're never gonna beat Dan if you keep spinning out here, Hunty. You're never gonna get past him. Because look at Dan Page here. A solid driver. Never makes a mistake. Cool head. As drivers fishtail behind him. He's planted on the road. Driver in the lead on the final lap then. Michelle Rodriguez. Coming here through the Villeneuve S's. And this has been a crazy race. We had 4 drivers battling out for the top spot for a few laps. A crazy 6-race battle further back. It was barely enough to fit in 15 minutes. Hasn't it flown by? It has for me at least. Not sure whether it has for everyone else watching. So, Michelle Rodriguez comes through. He's set to take his first Track Titan Community Race win. He's come so close. He's sniffed for success, and Dr. Montague is in the pits. What's happened? Oh, Dr. Montague from 4th place in the pits. Looks like that's the end of his race. Oh no. He falls down the order as Robert Carboni comes by to take 4th place from him. And let's move back to Michelle Rodriguez. The cool head, because there doesn't seem to be anything else happening on track now. The cool head Michelle Rodriguez coming through the double left-hander of Rivazza. He's coming through the second left-hander of Rivazza, and it's foot down to the line, to the checkered flag. And he's going to take his first Track Titan Community Race win in the 787Bs around Imola. He's kept a cool head, he's driven well, and he does some celebratory spins for us all to enjoy. Max Taker comes home second, flying the Track Titan flag. Jesus Christ. And takes the silver medal. Unfortunately, his country's football team could not get the silver medal because they're not good enough. Jesus comes home third, already in the pits. He's had enough. He had a difficult race. He had a spin. He didn't have a spin. He went into the wall, but I don't think it was his own fault. It's one of them. A racing incident happens to us all. Robert Carboni coming across the start-finish line now. Full foot to the floor. Takes home a 4th. A career-best finish in the Track Titan Community Race Series. Well done to Robert there. Evil Goblin in 5th. 5 seconds clear of the next driver behind him, who I'll have to remind myself who that is. It's Abimanyu. Coming home in 6th. A great race from him as well. Another good driver, and a lot of familiar faces in the top 6 here. In fact, a top 6 full of familiar faces after Dr. Montague unfortunately pitted. I wonder what caused that. I'm sure we will find out in the race post-mortem. Maybe we'll have to do a Ted's notebook. Aito Prado comes home in 7th. Bolivar with his fans cheering him on, coming across the line. They're chanting his name. He's flying the flag for every Bolivar flag. Takes home 8th. A great race for him. And Alex Heller in 9th. Wacker comes home 10th. I'm pretty sure he qualified 10th as well. Am I mistaken? We'll have to look this back. But that's a fantastic result for him as well. Coming out the top 10. 11th place, we've got Bitbam, I'm going to want to say. Followed by DPBA and Ginger Viking Dan Page comes on 13th. Sitting there with his pitman with the pit board. Grimnir 14th. Couldn't get past Dan Page this time round, but didn't have to battle him to go off track, luckily. And a Bitbam comes on 15th and Hunty in 16th. And from there on, we can find the results, which will be posted online. I'm exhausted. What a race. What a race. Thank you all for joining us. Next week, we've got a treat in store for you because next week's race is the Mercedes 190e Evo 2 at Nürburgring. We've got a bit of classic DTM action for you. And of course, if you want to join our race next week, you need to head to tracktitan.io and you need to sign up. All the links are in the description. All the links are on our YouTube channel. And you just need to sign up and you can join the race every week here, Tuesday at 7 o'clock UK time. I have been Adam Chapman from Track Titan, commentating the race today. If you want to talk with us, join our Discord, tracktitan.io/Discord. But for this week, and from Imola, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in 7 days' time. Cheerio.